What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You know who I am. Welcome back to another episode of Film Stock Reviews. In this episode, I'm reviewing Another Round, or Drunk, and it stars Mads Mikkelsen, and it's directed by Thomas Vinterberg, and it's a co-production internationally between Denmark, the Netherlands, and Sweden. And the movie made its world premiere at the Toronto Film Festival on September 12, 2020. And I checked it out video on demand, and let me tell you, this was one of my top picks to see because I love Mads Mikkelsen for what he does. And the movie tells the story of four friends: Martin, Tommy, Peter, and Nicola. And basically they do an experiment where they consume alcohol and they can't go over a certain limit, and the limit they have to stay at is 0.05%. And they want to see the effects of social life, everyday life. They are all teachers. One is a history teacher, I believe. The other is a music teacher. One is a psychologist, psych teacher, and the other is a gym teacher. So they're all four teachers, and they work at the same school. And within their home life and the work life that they have, they're very adamant about doing this experiment because each one of them has sort of a interesting home life that they have. Martin and his wife are, falling apart, and there's another friend who is married with 3 kids, and one is a music teacher, but we don't really know much about his life. They don't really go into it. And basically Martin and his another friend are very close together, and he lives alone with his older dog. So the movie is interesting in the aspect of what the trials and tribulations they go through in the aspect of doing this experiment by consuming alcohol. We see that they have fun, they are best friends, they do anything for each other, and then they up the ante a little bit. They drink more alcohol to see what would happen if you get to 1%, 2%, and it doesn't go past 2%. And some might say that this movie is not for people who shouldn't watch it, who have alcoholism, because it's attributing factor to that, and they're pushing the alcoholism and stuff like that. It's not that. If you just watch this movie for a movie as it is, this is a fantastic movie. The writing is great. The dialogue is great. The back and forth is great. The cinematography is great, and the lighting is great. There is a scene where all 4 of them are in a restaurant and they're celebrating one of the friends' 40th birthday, and the lighting in the scene is great. The table is lit perfectly from above, and it illuminates all of their faces, and then they just go around talking, drinking, and we finally see the effects of what happens after that. And it goes to show what can happen when you drink alcohol. It's just a social experiment, but as they do this social experiment and as the movie goes on and on, you feel that sense of claustrophobia that they're having. They can't get out of it because they enjoy it so much that they have to end this research, because if they don't, then something might happen to one of them. You see, it's a whole progression from starting out where you see how they were when all 4 of them started. They are best friends. And then as the movie progresses, each one of them takes the effect of drinking alcohol very differently. One is more aggressive, one is more funnier, the other is more, trying to understand life and trying to help others. So as the aspect of the whole movie is, they just want to see what happens. The movie is under 2 hours, so it's a quick watch. Now, as the movie progresses with these 4 characters, they do set rules for themselves. There's no drinking after 8 p.m. and there's no drinking on weekends. So that puts in a factor and they can only drink during the day while they're working or what they're doing within their lives. It's an interesting experiment, and the thing is that sometimes, does this experiment work? We don't know. I'm pretty sure there are some people out there who tried this experiment, from psychiatrist Finn Sakaroid, and if they did try it, oh, okay, wow, great. But what Thomas Vinterberg did with this story and how he wrote it, along with another screenwriter, was great. And the ending is really kind of heartfelt in a way. And you see things happening, and everything just comes together, and I don't want to say it's a feel-good movie, but it's one of those movies where You laugh, you cry, and you can't help but be like, wow, holy shit, that just happened. The movie is a dramedy. I just want to get that out of the way. It's a comedy and it's a drama, so it's a dramedy. More drama in it than it is comedy, but the comedy aspects to this movie really make up for the drama parts of it. They put in serious notes in certain scenes, and then they offbeat it with a comedic dialogue, which is good because it's four friends having a good time, and always one of those friends has to add something, little kink to something, to make things laughable, which is really, really good, and they do that very well in this movie. Like I said, I loved this movie for its directing, its writing, its lighting, and I really checked it out because of Mads Mikkelsen, because he's a phenomenal underrated actor, and he's one of those actors that are on my list of actors who haven't won an Academy Award yet for Best Actor. So I'm hoping one of these, years he does get an award. So his wide range of filmography is great, and I really would like to see Thomas Vinterberg as the director of this movie do more things as well, and even the other three co-stars that Mads Mikkelsen starred with in this movie. It's an exceptional movie. It's a good movie. It's a fantastic movie. You really have to check it out. Like I said, for its dialogue, its lighting, its acting, it's just great. Another Round gets 5 out of 5 stars from me. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this movie, and if you checked it out. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? And what rating would you give it? And also, I'll leave a link to the reaction trailer that I did for Another Round in the description box below. You guys can check it out. I do want to say that this movie is in Danish and Swedish and in the Netherlands language, so there are subtitles to it. There are English subtitles to it, but it adds more to that. There are some English thrown in there, hearsay on certain scenes, but other than that, this is a full-on foreign film, if you want to say. Be sure you click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for new videos on my channel, and you know where to follow Market Productions and me, Mr. Filmstock. I'll leave a link to all the social media accounts in the description box below. You guys can check it out and follow along. I'm Anthony. Thanks for tuning in.